Mr. Higgins was the keeper of the smallest library in the city. It was an old, quiet place that smelled of paper and peace. Most people had forgotten it was there, but Mr. Higgins knew its true magic. It was a library of lost things. People who had lost something important would sometimes wander in, looking not for a book, but for hope. One rainy afternoon, a woman named Alara entered, her eyes red from crying. She had lost her late mother's silver locket on the bus that morning. It wasn't valuable to anyone but her. I know it's silly, she whispered to Mr. Higgins. But it felt like losing her all over again. Mr. Higgins nodded gently. Nothing lost is ever silly, he said. Wait here. He disappeared between the dusty shelves and returned with a small, unlabeled book. He placed it on the counter before her. This is a book of lost things. Write what you've lost inside, not just the thing, but the memory it held. Hesitantly, Alara took the pen. She wrote about the locket and how her mother had worn it every single day. She wrote about the tiny photo of the two of them tucked inside. As she wrote, her tears slowed. She felt just a little bit lighter. Weeks passed. Alara had begun to visit the library regularly, not for the locket, but for the quiet comfort it offered. She had even started helping Mr. Higgins organize the shelves. One day, a young delivery boy came in, holding a small, familiar object. I found this stuck in the seat of my bus, he said, holding out the silver locket. There was an old tag with this address on it. It was her mother's locket, Alara gasped, her hands trembling as she took it. She turned to Mr. Higgins, her eyes full of questions. Mr. Higgins simply smiled his quiet smile. This is a library, he said. Things that are lost sometimes find their way back. We just have to make space for them. Alara understood then. The library didn't magically return what was lost. But it held hope. And sometimes, that was enough to bring lost things home. The moral: some places don't just hold books, they hold hope. And sometimes, the act of sharing our loss is the first step toward finding what we're missing, whether it's an object, a memory, or a piece of ourselves.